You've been defeated!
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Duncan. He's out there with Robinson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Parker. And it's Silas in a two-guard. The shot from the low post is good. Duncan's got his team on the board to start the game for San Antonio. Rose passes to Jordan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan, shooting one.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Now here's Leonard. Here he goes. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
Jordan backs for two. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got 5 minutes.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Pass to Robinson. On the wing, Duncan. And he gets it to go. Duncan's got his second basket of the night.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here's San Antonio now. Silas passes to Parker. Rose with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Pass to Silas. Pippen with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And stolen by Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful. All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Parker looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard kicks to Parker to end the run. It's tipped. Here's Jordan. He's got 11. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jordan's got 13. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Gervin's checked in for San Antonio.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago.
Here's Parker. Duncan outside. Leonard on the wing. Duncan outside. Jordan against Gervin. He had a nice open look right there. Leonard's got his second bucket.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Here's Jordan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker outside, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And Parker just so smart about knowing when to take three-pointers. A lot of confidence from him there, seeking the outside shot. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Gervin. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Duncan outside. Parker outside. Fires the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this group executing a postseason story that's truly remarkable. 13 wins in a row. They've swept 3 teams and now have a 1-game advantage in the NBA Finals.
And they clearly have the momentum, right? And this is where you want to peak. When you go this long without losing, that builds even more confidence. And I'll tell you what, this game tonight is a critical one. If they win again and go up 2-0, they just might be paving their way to that Larry O'Brien trophy.
And Leonard gets it to go.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Chicago leading by 6. Jordan looking it over. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. And here's Rose outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Gervin kicks to Parker. Leonard the pass to Duncan. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Can't hit that one.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Gervin. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Buries the long-range jumper. Jordan's got 20 points.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls lead by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
We've got Rose. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Nailed from three-point land.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Here's Jordan. Oh, Jordan right on the defense.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Dampier. Basket counts. Dampier's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Chicago leading by 13. Jordan heights. That was unbelievable. Michael Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Spurs trail by 15. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Shots good by Dampier.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Here's Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's rebounded by Jordan.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Spurs trail by 19. Here's Silas. He has yet to score over Jordan. Dennis Rodman pulls it in.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Jordan. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Yep, it counts.
And Jordan can score from anywhere on the floor. At least that's what he believes.
There's Rose with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Dampier, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Spurs shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Free throw good, Dampier. Duncan, he's checked in for the Spurs. Parker comes in for Ginobili, and so he makes both from the line. Chicago leading by 19 points to the inside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Dampier. Gervin in the post. Defended by Rodman. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now here's Jordan. And he has 28 points for the game. And Rodman with the slam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Dampier. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now here's Parker. Driving inside. Duncan outside. Pass to Silas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gervin. Chicago grabs the miss.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Yep, that one goes in there. Griffin's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Parker passes to Silas. On the wing, Duncan. Parker outside. Banked in off the glass. Parker's got 5.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Gilmore. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Duncan outside. Silas passes to Parker. There's a good screen. Now Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Gilmore, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Jordan. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
San Antonio substitution.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Jordan inside. Outside Rose. And he's good on the three ball. Rose has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here is Parker. He can't get it to go. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Chicago Bulls.
They're breaking at every opportunity, which we are seeing across the league, Shaq.
Yeah, once the defense is set in half court, it's tougher to score.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. Their chance in this final series starting to slip away. Not how they wanted to start this game, Kenny. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, some panic creeping in, not going right, and they have a tough road in front of them.
Tough is an understatement. Their road has been hit.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Robinson. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Duncan. Then there's Parker, and it's Silas in at the two-guard spot.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pippen's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Parker finds Leonard. Duncan outside. A floater. He lays it in. And that's now 6 points for Tim Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of...
Wow, what a point! Unbelievable!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him.
Defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Rose, and the dunk by Rose.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Parker. He's got 5. Now Leonard fires the 3. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Outside Rose. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 8 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now here's Duncan. He has 6. 5 on the clock. Back to Leonard. Over Pippen. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And that one's good by Noah.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Parker. Will it go? And the rejection by Pippen.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for the Bulls,
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And here are the Spurs. Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. Duncan with the screen on Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duncan against Jordan. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Duncan's got 4 this quarter.
Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
That one drops for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Parker. He's got 5. Spurs working the ball around now. Robinson a screen on Pippen. Here's Duncan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Leonard, no luck.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Noah with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Gervin's checked in for San Antonio. And San Antonio has possession. The drive by Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Now, here's Parker. On the wing, Duncan. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Some changes here for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Leonard. And Dampier subbed in for Tony Parker. And now Rodman running the floor all by himself. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
I like their defense today. We don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you've got to make some changes. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And turnovers have been the issue for them.
You can see the coaches have gotten into them a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now here's Gervin. Bank shot, no good. Jordan against Ginobili. Rose gets a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Rose has got 11 here in this quarter alone. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Well, that is just real miss. Communication there, sending it out of bounds.
Off the inbound pass, and the Bulls another 3.
and everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Number 10, B.J. Armstrong. Out of bounds.
8 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Silas, and it's good from the elbow.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here are the Spurs. Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's B.J. Armstrong. Then there's Noah. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, here's Jordan. Noah kicks to Jordan. Parker with the steal. Gervin right side. Clock is at 3. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
He lobs it up and stolen by Wembanyama. Out to Gervin. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that one's good. Parker.
And that's a nice jump shot there by Parker. Caught it right in rhythm.
Rodman sets the screen for Jordan. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Ginobili. Gervin outside with the teardrop. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Here's Jordan. Oh, that was amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the goal. Here's Silas. Pass to Parker. Here's Silas. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Rodman outside. Oh, yeah. Yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Out to Gervin. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
It's Ginobili on the wing. Defended by Rodman. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Jordan, that's for 2. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Parker outside. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And that time, also a missed shot. Ball stolen.
2 minutes.
Parker passes to Wembanyama. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his third assist on the night. And so here is Chicago. Rodman from down in the low post. It goes. Rodman's got 7 now in this quarter. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Chicago making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Duncan comes in for Gervin. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Now here's Parker. Right side Robinson. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the middle. And they double up Jordan. Pass to Armstrong. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Armstrong's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
San Antonio with the ball. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Now here's Duncan. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
That one misses for Duncan. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-6 run. And the Bulls another 3.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now here's Leonard. Robinson. Noah with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. Knocked loose. And another turnover for the Bulls. Three-pointer. Kukoc. Rebounded by the Spurs. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Parker. And here's Duncan. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Count the basket.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Stolen by Robinson. Parker dishes to Leonard. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That concludes game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Michael Jordan.